Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Clark Stanford. I'm Dean of the college. I would like, for those that can, please stand for the singing of the United States National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. So to the members of the dental community assembled to honor our graduates today, I bring welcome to each of you from our University of Iowa College of Dentistry's community. I want to thank and recognize all the faculty who are sitting behind me, along with the staff that are here in the audience and in remote. In addition, we have many other folks who are watching us through the webcast. Collectively, it is the expertise, the care, and the compassion for the learning of a preparation of our future that the faculty assembled on this stage are before you. All of the graduates have worked very hard, and today's celebration is for them. I welcome every family member here today, either in person or remote. Today is a very special day for our graduates, since today each one will become a healing professional that each has prepared so hard for over the vast number of years. While the ceremony today is a bit formal, it is a celebration. And if I may right now, I would like to have every family member, every spouse, every parent, and every loved one should, if you can, tell us right now with a thunderous applause of what you think of your graduates. President Wilson.
Good afternoon. I'm so delighted to be here to join in this incredible celebration for the College of Dentistry. Welcome to the graduates, to the faculty, to the staff of the College of Dentistry, to family, to friends, to honored guests. We're thrilled that you've joined us today. It is my great privilege to be part of today's event. Just so you know, this is the 11th commencement address or event that I've participated in this spring, 11. And I have to tell you, this is the largest contingency of faculty that have attended any event that I've been part of. So I want to just call that out to this amazing faculty. It's a real testament to your commitment to the students, so thank you for that. Graduates of 2022, as dentistry students, you have made enormous sacrifices to pursue your dreams. And we also know that many people have made this day possible. You could not have pursued your aspirations without the support, encouragement, sacrifices of your family, your friends, and other loved ones, teachers, and mentors. So the dean asked all of the family and loved ones to clap on behalf of our students. I'm going to ask the students now to just take a moment, stand up, find your family, and please give them a round of applause for everything they've done to get you to this far, please. It's always good to know where your peeps are located, right? Today, you will be earning a degree from the University of Iowa College of Dentistry, which I hope means a lot to you. The national stature of our college is impressive, and it adds tremendous value to your degree. We are proud that the UI College of Dentistry is unique in the nation because we have advanced programs in 12 ADA-recognized specialty areas. We are also proud that we boast one of the largest dental student research programs in the country, and we support a notable number of federally funded multi- and interdisciplinary research centers. Yet I'm perhaps most proud of how the College of Dentistry serves the general public and the state of Iowa in so many ways. In addition to the remarkable clinical service that you've provided to our patients, the college is a campus leader in outreach to Iowans. One of my favorite examples is our geriatric mobile dental unit. Such clinics and programs like this have offered you remarkable opportunities to practice and serve, and they've provided the citizens of the state with the highest quality essential care. Your own future practices are probably the greatest contributions that we make to the well-being of this state. And we can brag with some astonishing statistics. For example, with every legislative visit I make, I am happy to say that 8 out of the 10 practicing dentists in Iowa were trained by our university. Just think about that. 8 out of 10 in the state. Yeah, you can clap. Go ahead. Here's another example. 99% of Iowans are within a 30-minute drive of a UI College of Dentistry practicing alumnus or alumni. That's amazing. 30-minute drive. As for those of you who are going on to practice in other states or even in other countries, and to those of you who are embarking on other professional ventures, such as research or perhaps something else entirely, we are proud of all that you will do and all that you will bring of the U of I excellence to wherever you choose to do. We will be proud of you in your future careers, but right now, we're just really proud of you today, at this very moment. I thank you so much for contributing to the excellence of the University of Iowa during your time here as a student. And though the years ahead promise major challenges for you, please know that the University of Iowa will always welcome you back. Please come back, visit often, let us know how you're doing, and let this incredible faculty know how you're doing. As alumni, you will always be part of who we are and who we've been and who we will become. So I have one favor to ask of you as you go out and about in your professional and personal lives. Please make sure that you wear black and gold as often as you can. And anytime you see a fellow Hawkeye out there, don't forget to use the 2 words that will immediately emblazon you as part of the Hawkeye family, and shout very proudly, "Go Hawks," wherever you are. So let's try that on the count of 3, because I want to make sure you're going out with a good measure. 1, 2, 3. Go Hawks! Congratulations, class of 2022.
Hey everyone. What a day. My name's Kane, and I have the honor of speaking today on behalf of our class. I want to start off today by thanking some of the people who've been a part of this journey with us. First and foremost, thank you to the significant others who've had to put up with a dental student over the past 4 years. You've all made sacrifices. Some of you have moved across the country. A lot of you have had to make career changes. And all of you have had to put up with more than your fair share of dental jargon. Today is your day just as much as it is ours. Thank you to our faculty and staff. It's amazing to think about how far we've come, and none of that would have been possible without their help. Your guidance and support have given us world-class training, and the relationships we've made along the way will be cherished. Lastly, thank you to our friends and family. The dream to be a dentist started a long time ago for most of us, and we would have never had the opportunity without the love and support that you've poured into us. This day's for you guys too. So, we all knew dental school was going to be rough, but I'm not really sure we knew what we were signing up for. In the past 4 years, we've studied for and taken 153 tests. We've sat through countless lectures in the Galligan auditoriums, and I think we've all been humbled more times than we'd care to admit. We've had to be resilient. It's the days where you get stuck working through lunch. It's the nights where you're heating up a pot of coffee after dinner. It's the days when you're scrambling for a requirement and your patient's coming from an hour and a half away in the lab just doesn't have it, so you're meeting with 3 different instructors trying to flip things around and make it work. Or maybe you got stuck late in clinic and it's 5 o'clock and you're looking around and your unit's just a total disaster. So you finally get it cleaned up and you check your phone and you got 4 more things to add to the to-do list and the emails. It kind of just keeps coming. And then the alarm clock goes off in the morning and you're just sitting there thinking, here we go again. So why do we do it? You'd probably get a different answer from each graduate, but I think most of my classmates would agree that despite the challenges, it's been a tremendous opportunity. Anyone who signs up to be a dentist does so at some level because they want to help people. We've had the opportunity to do exactly that. Collectively, we've served thousands of patients who come from all across the state, largely from underserved populations. We get to work with our hands and experience the joy of a job well done. We get to experience the reward of building a relationship with the patient and being able to provide them with the care they need. And believe it or not, now we get to leave school and people will actually pay us to do it. We'll be able to support ourselves and our families all while being positive members of the community. We did it. We've come to the end of this chapter of our lives. Despite all the challenges, joys, and experiences, when I look back, what I'll remember most are my classmates. I remember being nervous the first day of school. Not so much nervous about school or studying, but really just nervous to meet everyone and make friends. It's funny thinking back on that now because we've all come to know each other maybe more than we'd like. We've really become a family, and while certainly a dysfunctional family at times, I'd challenge you to find me 80 people who can spend as much time together as we have without having some disagreement. The days dragged on, but the years flew by. We laughed together and we cried together. We've grown both as clinicians, as people, and we've made lifelong friends. I was even lucky enough to meet my future wife. Never before have I been surrounded by a group of such outstanding people. You should all be so proud of your graduate. Thank you guys for the friendship. Thank you for the support. And thank you for the memories. I'm wishing you all the best of luck in the future. I love y'all and I'm going to miss you. It's been fun. Cheers to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Kane. The Alpha Omega Award is presented each year to the graduating senior student who has achieved the highest grade point average in their class at the completion of the dental degree program. It is a privilege and a pleasure for me to name at this time the 2022 recipient of the Alpha Omega Award, Parker Eller. Will you come up to the stage, please?
Greetings. My name is Marcela Hernandez. I am a clinical professor in the Department of Family Dentistry here at the University of Iowa. And I am the current president of Omicron Kappa Epsilon, or as I will refer as OKU. Omicron Kappa Epsilon is the National Dental Honor Society established at Northwestern University in 1914. Our MU chapter was organized at the University of Iowa in 1923. We elected students to membership in the society on the basis of a scholarship, exemplary traits of character, and potential qualities of future professional growth and attainment. Therefore, on behalf of OKU and all our members of our chapter, I take a great pleasure in welcoming and recognizing our new members. So will the Omicron Kappa Epsilon honorees please stand up and then come to the stage.
Charlie Ann Arndt. Joella Gualiardo. Grant Logan Gullion. David James Rosenthal. Emily Elizabeth Starman. Abigail Michelle Wieland. Unfortunately, Abby could not participate in the ceremony this afternoon, and we wanted to recognize her as a new inductee in OKU. McKenna Joe Woodward. Nicole Elizabeth Yaud. At this time, I would like to draw your attention to the awards section in the program on pages 3 through 9. We have several awards as well as scholarships thanks to the generous support from alumni and donors. The Graduation with Distinction in Dental Public Health is awarded to students for exemplary efforts to advance their knowledge and practice of dental public health. Seniors who have shown sustained involvement and commitment to both advanced academic achievement in dental public health and service to the public during their years in dental school, as determined by a panel of faculty, are chosen for this recognition. This year's recipients are Melissa Shea Drawn Williams, Carolyn Lawrence Silverman, Daniel Hee Young Jin So, Emily Elizabeth Starman, Abigail Michelle Wieland, Melanie Teresa Susatny, the American Dental Education Academic Dental Careers Fellowship Program was founded with the goal of providing students and residents the opportunity to become involved in academia by providing structured mentoring and insight into what an academic career involves. Through the research requirements and active mentoring from faculty, the program creates a pathway for those who may be considering entering an academic career. At the completion of the one-year program, participants are recognized as fellows. This year's fellow is Shang Hao Lu. The Research Achievement Awards recognize exemplary contributions to dental research. Graduating seniors who have shown substantial and sustained involvement in productive research during their years in dental school as determined by a panel of faculty, staff, and students. This year's recipients are Chinere Catherine Edelike, Shanghao Lu, Emily Elizabeth Starman, Kelsey Renee Winger, Abigail Michelle Whelan. We also have a listing of graduate students completing their advanced and/or specialty program that are located in the program on page 10.
President Wilson, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery, and at this moment, I'd like you all to stand. The Doctor of Dental Surgery is recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Dentistry for the conferring of these degrees.
On recommendation of the faculty of the College of Dentistry and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I confer on each of you the degree Doctor of Dental Surgery as qualified and designated. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Wilson. You may seat. So, Dear members of our college community, I welcome you. I want to welcome each of our new doctors, the spouses, partners, significant others, children, parents, family members, and maybe the animal dog if they're here. Why not? So this is and I also want to thank all the people who are here on our webcast. Every graduate before us has made a very special journey to be with us today. Graduation is a time of reflection and celebration of the tremendous amount of hard work undertaken over the past number of years. I thank you, the new doctors, for your dedication and perseverance in completing this challenging program. As the dean of the college, I represent the faculty and the staff who have supported your education, and we recognize and fully support your role as the future of this profession. As you move forward to the next phase of your career, you will discover your education continues on a day-to-day basis, with each patient being a unique learning experience. Your scientific and clinical skills and ethics will continuously be challenged by the profession of dentistry, which is rapidly evolving around us. Rest assured, the University of Iowa will always be a part of who you are. As Don Berwick, the father of the triple aim, mentioned, we do not have to live in the tyranny of the conventional past, but in fact invent the future of what it will be. All around us, health and healthcare systems are on profound stages of change, and patients are now living in a continuous 24/7, 365 world, and we must address their needs. So no matter where you go, no matter who you treat, being an Iowa alumnus will always be something to be proud about. And look what you've done. You are ready for anything. Now, there are few absolutes in clinical medicine and dentistry, and the ability to apply your knowledge to new clinical situations will be the most rewarding aspect of healthcare that especially will define who you have become. Optimally, we strive for the best in oral health, and we are the strongest proponents of oral health as a part of general health anchored in the primary healthcare system. As you go forward, there will be days when you feel challenged by the social, behavioral, emotional, technical, and hopefully to a degree, procedural aspects of oral health care. Our patients come to us with more challenges today than they did a generation ago. Understand that the journey of your patients are traveling. Be empathetic and listen. Listen to their story. Listen before you speak. Don't be afraid to ask the difficult question, and most certainly reach out to your colleagues in times of uncertainty. Now, many of you may have heard of the golden rule, which is treat someone like you would want to be treated. And I challenge you to change this thinking. Every journey is a story, and your patients have a unique journey. It's a journey mixed with needs, desires, and choices, the opportunities and the challenges that they each came to you with. I therefore challenge you to consider what I call the platinum rule, which is don't treat them as how you want to be treated, but treat them how they want to be treated. Understand their needs at a deep level, and the platinum rule will create a focus on your patient and create a focus on your practice to best serve the interests of your patients. Considering the platinum needs of your patients takes care of the rest of your needs. I add a word of advice after many years of clinical practice. Listen very deeply to them and actively listen. Be in that moment with them. It will bring you many rewards, and it actually may prevent some problems too. You may not be aware the term doctor, in its original meaning, is teacher. In Latin, literally to teach is docere. The concept of being a teacher of your patients and of your colleagues is inculcated in who you are as doctors of dental surgery. And in its original title, the term or form, the title doctor was one who gave a treatment, applied a therapy, restored health, tampered with, and practiced. Often without an understanding of what the outcome was going to be, because they just had to do something. Today, this is changing with the rapid advances of oral health care and the impact on global health. We all must remember to achieve health equity if we can in the populations we serve, which requires us to be actively involved in access to care of those in need, because our first calling is to prevent disease, and sometimes when that's not possible, we're there to help them. You have the knowledge and the skills to restore health through leadership and your clinical expertise. So to the graduates, I know you will have excellent outcomes and you'll be thoroughly enjoy this wonderful profession. In a moment, you will have the academic hood of the academy placed on your shoulders. The doctoral hood symbolically represents the highest degree the university can bestow and represents your role in the highest of the learned professions. As by the new Iowa tradition, the hooding will be done by members of the group leaders of family dentistry. To the graduates, please think about the social and supportive roles you play in your community. Think about the leadership you play in your day-to-day role in your clinical practice, research, and outreach to the wider communities. Because in the end, the entire reason we're here today is for the very best in patient care. Over the years as a clinician, I have seen and I welcome each of you to what is a wonderful profession. It's not what it was 35 years ago when I sat in your chair. It has changed considerably, and I would argue to the better, even though some of my faculty here on the stage who taught me. We are all members of a profession as much as we are guests in our patients' lives. Welcome to a learned and wonderful profession, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, I wish you the very best for the future and the health and the welfare of every one of your future patients. You will always be a Hawkeye wherever you are, and it is a wonderful and proud tradition of excellence. Congratulations. At this time, we will commence with the hooding ceremony, and I ask the first two rows to please stand and be escorted to stage.
So that all the graduate names can be heard by loved ones, we request that you do your best to please save your applause until after the candidates have returned to their seats. Okay. Kane Michael Lusher. Charlie Ann Arndt. Dr. Joella Gualiardo. Dr. Grant Logan Gullion. Dr. David James Rosenthal. Dr. Emily Elizabeth Starman. Dr. Abigail Michelle Whelan. Dr. McKenna Jo Woodward. Dr. Nicole Elizabeth Yaud. Dr. Chinere Catherine Adeleke. Dr. Dina Alani. Dr. Tam O. Dr. Haley Marie Blankenship. Dr. Jeremy Arthur Bobera. Dr. Jensen Ray Braun. Dr. Andrew Brill. Dr. Hannah May Brozart. Dr. Zachary T. Brown. Dr. Tyler John Budding. Dr. Joshua Chamberlain. Dr. Alexander Michael Craig. Dr. Trevor William Craig. Dr. Emily Ann Dully. Dr. Melissa Shea Drawn Williams. Dr. Mary DuBois. Dr. Kelsey Elizabeth Edwards. Dr. Parker Andrew Eller. Dr. Braden Reese Ellis. Dr. Brandon J. Enlow. Dr. Kareem Gayar. Dr. Cameron Scott Geyer. Dr. Jack Evoy Gradaville. Dr. Alex Hashimi Tarogi. Dr. Jacob William Hindman. Dr. Julian Edward Hirsch. Dr. Rachel Aaron Hager. Dr. Ai Hua. Dr. William Jung. Dr. Cole Johnston. Dr. Cortland Joanne Kasich. Dr. Madison Marie Kasperek. Dr. Nathan Keck. Dr. Adam Keenan. Dr. Madison Ann Kissling. Dr. Scott A. Kleiman. Dr. Eunice Kong. Dr. Robert Lawrence Lewarne. Dr. Maxwell Alexander Lowe. Dr. Alexander Nicholas Lopez. Dr. Sheng Hao Lu. Dr. Nathan Dean Luchins. Dr. Nathan Alexander McMillan. Dr. Emma Catherine Miller. Dr. Victoria Lee Miller. Dr. Catherine Sue Moore. Dr. Will David Moore. Dr. Benjamin Andrew Olson. Dr. Shannon Marie Osland. Dr. Megha Paranam. Dr. Benjamin Reby. Dr. Braxton Chad Reister. Dr. Madeline Hope Ritter. Dr. Taylor Samsey. Dr. John Michael Schaefer. Dr. Manzur Shakali. Dr. Carolyn Lawrence Silverman. Dr. Jack Shea Smith. Dr. Daniel Hee Young Jin So. Dr. David John Strabela. Dr. Mackenzie Catherine Thomas. Dr. J. Allen Tegas. Dr. Zoe T. Tran. Dr. Luke Thomas Feenstra. Dr. Kobe Josiah Voshell. Dr. Sylvia Wang. Dr. Kelsey Renee Winger. Dr. Jeffrey Ross Westerkamp.
A moment of silence, please.
Dr. Matthew Arthur Whipple. Dr. Corey Allen Worth. Dr. Katie Marie Walter. Dr. Taylor Kumi Young. Dr. Melanie Teresa Susatny. And so that there's no confusion from our beginning this afternoon, I'd like to point out that there is Dr. Kane Michael Lesher and Dr. Charlie Ann Arndt.
So at this moment, we have now come to the last part of today's proceedings. I invite at this time the recitation of the Dentist's Pledge, which is the equivalent of the Hippocratic Oath. I invite at this time all dental graduates, all guests in the room, all faculty on the stage, to join me and stand, if you can, in reciting the Dentist's Pledge, which is printed on the back of the program manual that you were provided today. Now that's pretty darn impressive how many dentists we have in the room here. So if you found your place at the back of the program, I ask you to repeat after me as I read the first sentence. You can all stand if you want. It doesn't matter. This is a participatory event. So at this time, all dentists in the room and on the stage, please repeat after me. I, as a member of the dental profession, shall keep this pledge and these stipulations. I understand and accept that my primary responsibility is to my patients. And I shall dedicate myself to render, to the best of my ability, the highest standard of oral health care. And to maintain a relationship of respect and confidence. Therefore, let all come to me safe in the knowledge that their total health and well-being are my first considerations. Therefore, let all come to me safe in the knowledge that their total health and well-being are my first considerations. I shall accept the responsibility that, as a professional, my competence rests on continuing the attainment of knowledge and skills in the arts and sciences of dentistry. I acknowledge my obligations to support and sustain the honor and integrity of the profession and to conduct myself in all endeavors such that I shall merit the respect of patients, colleagues, and my community. I further commit myself to the betterment of my community for the benefit of all of society. I shall faithfully observe the principles of the ethics and code of professional conduct set forth by the profession. All this I pledge with pride in my commitment to the profession and the public it serves.
All this I pledge with pride in my commitment to the profession and the public it serves.
Thank you. You may be seated. What do you think, folks?
We ask that our guests please remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the auditorium. After the recessional, the College of Dentistry invites all guests, staff, and faculty to join our graduates at a reception on the second floor in the Stanley Cafe.